All right, we are back. There is no any ending journey, and for Destroy All Monsters, it just kind of spits you onto a level. Just because it's a password game, it's yeah. There's no credits for Destroy All Monsters. It just puts you on the next level. So you end the split once you are done with that stage. Some people do split per kaiju. I do not. I do the whole thing as one big chunk. But yeah, let's go ahead, get Godzilla Domination up. I am, of course, still the Big Mike 1983. Still doing Retrothon, still doing Godzilla. And hopefully not blowing out anybody's eardrums with this. Because it's the Game Boy Advance. Loud is all they had for sound. Hello. There we go. There we go. Yep. That is, we're gonna have a reporter who does not wear safety gear, where safety gear is incredibly needed. So this is a brawler game, and yeah, like the little blurb before here said, I was actually world record holder of this for like, I don't know, not even a month, but I was, and that's what counts. So we do story mode, and we are going to be picking Megalon, the bug who apparently has hit the gym compared to previous installments of Megalon. Everything is set. Yep. Nope. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, it's basically Drill Man. That is the reporter Kanimatsu, who's eventually going to be in space wearing not very spacey things. All right. Terrible seed for a run, but let's go. So the reason why I say that is King Ghidorah has a magnet field it uses that can throw people around, and unfortunately, it being my opponent here means that it's going to be my tag partner in the next match, and it is friendly fire with the magnet field. So we are going to basically tail whip everything to death. What I'm really hoping is we get some good patterns to make up for this, but I have never had a run that started with Ghidorah go very well. You just kind of button mash through the stages. Hey, look at you, Connie. You're gonna catch your death of cold. So all I really hope for this is that Ghidorah does not use his magnet field. There we go. All right, keep standing up. So sometimes when you knock an enemy kaiju down, they will stand back up, and that lets you do a lot of damage to them. Unfortunately, he is mostly not cooperating. Sorry, Godzilla. Alright, what are we at? 132 for the first two fights. Not a great pace. Alright, so here's a weird part of the game. This is a bonus round. Our objective is to die. And the reason why that is because it shaves off like 30 seconds or so at least from the run. Come on, where are you at? Oh yeah, this is technically a way forward game. Yeah, I really like this game. You know, obviously it's kind of like a King of the Monsters style brawler. One thing I am going to start doing, though, maybe especially for marathons, is the Japanese European version. All right, so that's one cycle more than I really like having with the UFOs, but whatever. The Japanese version does not have the bonus stages, so you kind of have the time loss built in. All right, Rodan, not a great opponent either. He can have a basically fart cloud that will stun lock you. So we have to hope he does not bust a bunch of those out. For the 3-on-1 fight, we do not want to see Rodan and Mothra on the same team, because those can basically put you into a murder lock in the corner, and it is quite unpleasant, let me assure you. Oh, there's the fart cloud. There's the double fart cloud. That's what we don't want to see. And now he's running away like an idiot. Are you just... All right. Sometimes, yes, they will just wander off, and you have to go chase them down, and then your run just goes to shit on you. As is tradition. All right. Okay, tag match. So I'm going to hope King Ghidorah comes up by me. He does not. All right, that sucks. So we're going to start beating Mothra over this way, because the biggest time save you can have is on the multiple kaiju enemy stages, is basically getting them all into one pile. You can just tail swipe. Oh, what is this? All right, let me out of here. Yeah, so you can see Mothra also has a poison fart cloud. Also unpleasant. And Mothra is just kind of doing whatever she wants, I guess. All right, now you're coming over here. This is ridiculous. The AI has gone rogue and betrayed the run. Godzilla is just atomic breathing anything but the enemies. Thank you, Godzilla. You are a terrible tag partner. Kanimatsu in space. All right, so here is the run that can go to hell, and wow. This is like the worst 3 combo I could be facing. On the moon, the worst stage, too. All right, well, I'm gonna hope we don't die. Really. This is just... Good lord. All right. Yeah, everybody be... No, the magnet field. No! At least I think the magnet field hits the AI, too. Yeah, I think it hits the CPU enemies as well, but... You guys, come on, get over here, work with me. Work with me here, people. Or kaiju. Alright, Rodan's just gonna fly off and do whatever. I don't care. Get out of here, Rodan. This is why you're the worst. No! And he fart clouds me, and I'm dizzy to boot. Yeah, you can see I have this kind of like drill rush, and that's the best way to kind of chase down enemies when they are not agreeing with your fight methods. Alright, we didn't take too much damage, but that was still a giant pain. And now here's the second bonus round. We cannot die on this one. So I will just vomit rocks at them. At least as far as several runners of this have tried, there is no physical way to get hit with enough jets to die. So, I would, somebody, yeah, get me in a Godzilla game or movie. Do it. I think maybe for the next marathon I will take up learning the Japanese version. I don't think it's really different other than no bonus stages and Godzilla is gray instead of green. It's a tiny difference. All right, come on, let's go, let's go. 8 minutes going into the last 3 fights. Not super, but kind of knew that's how it was going to do. Basically, if you are doing PB runs of this, if you start and your first opponent is King Ghidorah, you just restart. The absolute fastest way to do this, though, is for me to get my energy up and then using my super special drill attack. But I am just so bad at landing that it takes up more time than it deals damage. So I don't really bother. I just stay with the good old tail swipe, and maybe it'll work sometime. So now this is going to look like another 3-on-1 fight, but it is actually a 4 kaiju free-for-all. Still dangerous, but not as dangerous because they'll go after each other as well. And it's the same 3 from the 3-on-1, so F my life. Wait, maybe not! Maybe not! Yeah! Yeah, get piled! We're just gonna button mash the bejesus out of them. Don't you run! Don't you run! All right. Okay. That went pretty well. All right, we're at about 10 minutes going into the final fight. Absolutely not getting the PB I was going to hope for, but that's King Ghidorah for you. So now we fight Mecha King Ghidorah, who for some reason, after getting robot parts, is the size equivalent of a barn. And this fight sucks because its hitboxes are magical. They will just sometimes not work. So ultimately what you have to do is you hit the metal head, and then its body gets vulnerable for a couple shots. And we're gonna continue this. Alright, first biohead is out. It just explodes, goes pop. And there's the first hitbox shenanigans. We avoid the jump. That does a lot of damage if you're on the ground when it hits. Oh, we missed the cycle because of the hitboxes, you monster. There we go. All right, second biohead is done. And now it's just the robot face, who now is going to decide to not... All right, focus, Mike. Focus. Do not die. All right, now it's gonna go all Robo Madness mode. I'm gonna block the fireballs. Not get hopefully hit. All right, one more, I hope. Oh, don't do this to me, game. All right, right at 12 minutes, we did it. Megalon has saved the Earth. And we didn't die. Occasionally, things will get really wonky if it hits you multiple times with the ground pound. You know, Because when don't things get wonky when you get hit multiple times with the ground pound? So everyone's happy. For some reason, Megalon woke up in the ocean, flew into space, killed Mecha King Ghidorah, and then just went back into the ocean. His job here is done. We just, he goes back to Hollow Earth. And he has a fun little, angry ending theme. Megalon's origins remain unknown. The Godzilla Network will continue to investigate. But yeah, so that is Godzilla Domination. I am gonna start getting back into speedrunning this with some good strats and time saves. I can take back third, I think, without a problem. And that would be cool. I believe I would need to get a little bit under 11 minutes. What's my PB is? Or no, 10 minutes. I can't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, something you want to get into learning. We actually do have a Godzilla speedrunning Discord. Let me see if we have a handy-dandy invite for that. It's not super active, but hey, if you run a Godzilla game, you want to run a Godzilla game, you want to learn, especially NES Godzilla, definitely drop on by. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I'm TheBigMike1983, and stick around. I believe we have Cypherin coming up next with Double Dragon 3. Thanks everybody for watching, and I believe this is my last run of the marathon, but I will certainly see you all next time, and I will see you for Saturday Retro Raffles, where it's Big Mike, small games. Catch you all next time.